Because he promised us change,
No,
and things
you're
were going to be
sarcasm
different.
with that answer.
Things were going to be different in Washington once Barack Obama came in, because he was going to sweep Washington clean with a new broom. And so I'm not shocked at all that it's going behind closed doors. What I am shocked at is that they're being so blatant about it. Like, they're not even trying to hide it. Not even trying to hide it. They're just like, we're going behind closed doors, no C-SPAN.
Well, he promised that his bill was going to be that way, but then he gave it to the Congress.
I know, but you know what? Here's the thing, and lefty too, but that's why you have to be careful. I've said this before about setting expectations.
I agree.
And everybody does this when you campaign.
Right.
If you're going to say that, you know, especially when you're on TV, all of us, they play back our clips about what we said 3 months ago. And if we say something and then we do something totally different, of course, that's just bad. There's no way to win in that situation.
Hold on, Bobby, weigh in on this. I'm going to read it. Obama pledged
phraseology. That was hilarious because it's so true. And so at this point, you want to say, okay, let's open it all up and everybody watch what happens here. I mean, it would just be smart for them to do that.
Well, I agree with that. And as a PR guy, like, you know, the truth will set you free. Open everything up. I get it's politics. I understand exactly what you're saying. But here's what my issue is, and I'm just curious why we all don't agree about this one point, is the issue of this stench and the issue of we're going to go behind closed doors and it's going to be voted just along party lines. Is we're up the creek as a country, and we got a bunch of smart people, including every time I sit on this panel. Why can't we all get in the same room together openly and come up intellectual friction and come up with a better answer together and open it up to everybody?
Because he made a promise.
Hey, leave it all alone.
Who's the guy on the far left? Didn't hear you introduce him. That's Eric Yaverbaum. Eric, I'm sorry if I didn't.
No, you did introduce me. They probably want to say something mean, so it's probably better than yours.
Why we, the people, are looking for a third option in politics because of the PR on both sides. Although this administration takes it to a whole new level, we're so tired of PR, we want substance, and dare I say,
don't get
honesty.
too tired of PR. I need my job.
Carol, get over
Don't
it.
worry.
What politician doesn't break a Eric?
You got his school
Janet
czar.
Napolitano.
What about Janet Napolitano?
Yeah.
Fail.
Huge failure.
Well,
I mean,
she should have never been in that job.
Okay,
Exactly.
so fail,
She still
so
is.
get her out of the job.
Yeah, get her out.
Yeah, she's got to get out.
All right, real quick.
But we all agree on that.
Judy Miller says president is
Unanimous.
Unanimous.
Eric.
We all
Napolitano?
agree. Yeah.
Get rid of her.
Wow.
How about that?
She will also come by on now, hold hands.
Wow, it could happen.
We got to go to Washington, us guys.
President of the United States is going to end
The
up.
second theory was just pure turf wars.
I have to
Well,
say,
everybody's saying there's a system. I mean, that's the
The
words they use:
system's
systematic
been broken,
failure
yeah.
between the
everybody.
intelligence.
Everybody's saying that.
That's what the White House is saying.
No, it's not just the White House. People are
No,
saying the
okay. I said everybody. I said the White House. Everyone disagrees with
9/11
me.
commission.
I'm just saying.
People.
They're not talking to each other. What is up with that? Like, we all need everyone to be talking to each other. They have, you pick the intelligence organization, talk to each other so we're all safe, period, end of story. I don't care about Republican,
Democrat.
Democrat.
A little bit yesterday. It's just nuts.
But we all do agree. Everybody's not talking.
Right.
Please
Let's
talk to
see,
each other
Eric.
for all of
Here,
us.
Rick says, let's see, Eric. The CIA was thrown under the bus by Obama. Pelosi claimed they routinely lied.
Yeah, that was
The Justice
ridiculous.
Department wants to
I think that was
prosecute
ridiculous.
members of the CIA for doing their jobs, and people can't understand why they won't be open with the administration. Imagine that. Rick,
Well, yeah.
But you know what's so sad about it is, like, all of the people that work in the intelligence community, like, and the information that they have access to that the average person doesn't, it's frightening stuff. It's scary stuff.
You bet.
And everybody at that level who has access to classified information ought to be sharing with everybody so that we're all safe, and that's all we should care about. Forget the politics.
Right, but you need more than, it's more than an attitudnal adjustment.
Because they're going to find their way around the profile.
I know, but even if you're wrong, and they're not, what do you do if you're the bad guys? Then you start recruiting the people that don't look like the profile.
But it makes it more difficult, of course.
But I think,
it makes it more.
like you said, if they've been through certain visas for years in this country.
That is really basic.
And that's really scary.
I think anybody, if we were sitting around, the five of us at a
But still,
table.
are you suggesting that everyone who overstays a visa is
No, but
Everyone
no, it's
who
illegal.
overstays a visa should be visited and sent home because they overstayed their
Anybody
visa.
who
You know
overstays a
what
visa
happens
goes
on
on to
Facebook if you die and you have a Facebook account? In 18 months from when you die, your account will be removed. How does Facebook do that? I have no idea.
They look at the Social Security death records.
They don't have
Okay,
a social security number.
But all I'm
need
saying
that.
is, if Facebook can
don't
figure
need
that
that.
out in 18 months,
Simple
Yeah,
things like that.
But
And
it's
in
part of the
Europe,
problem, though. But part of the
I'm
problem,
sure they know your
they
visa's
don't.
expired.
Oh, yeah.
dear Lord.
Well, speaking of defense, what happened to Danny Clark and the Giants?
What happened to Danny? Where are you, Danny?
Danny, where are you, Danny? Come on, Danny, come on down.
Who's Danny Clark?
Exactly.
Plays for the Giants. Told us they'd win.
Did you really want Danny to be sitting at the table when the last 2 weeks they lost 41-9 and 44-?
Yes.
That,
You know what, I wanted to
last
talk-
Sunday was
Not worse than the Nets.
embarrassing.
I was watching that with Patriot fans while they were winning 48-3. I hated that.
Right, Maddie?
About that $100 million contract to Eli.
90, yeah.
What are you guys talking
the last
about?
name.
What game is it?
Dresses, just like you guys at the commercial break.
Cache.com.
Yeah, okay.